Hey everybody, it's Rachel with Rachel Q Stitches and welcome to my channel. Today is Tuesday, December 28th, 2021, and today is FlossTube number 44. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. And if you're a returner, thank you so much for returning. And if you are not a subscriber, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel, and so that you'll be able to see what I'm doing on a weekly basis. This is a channel, if you are new here, if this is your first time watching, this is a channel mostly about cross stitch. I every now and then will do maybe quilting and maybe crochet if I'm considering it. I haven't done that in a while, but that is mostly what my channel is about. Again, welcome for being here. I'm a little out of sorts. I haven't made a video in 2 weeks. I was doing my shorts, daily shorts during Flossmas, and so if you are a new subscriber because of that, thank you so much for coming. So what have I been stitching on? I have one fully finished object, I have one finish, and I have 2 new projects that I'm working on. And so we'll start with my fully finished object, and this is it right here. I finished Bethlehem. I got it mounted. This is Bethlehem by Imaginating, and I did this on a 28 count natural linen from Hobby Lobby using DMC floss, and you can see there the nativity is done in étoile, and so is the Star of Bethlehem and all of the other little stars throughout the sky. I have enjoyed this stitch so much, and I'm so excited to finally be done. I posted this on my personal Facebook page, and I got a lot of compliments. I don't normally post my stitching on my personal page, but anyway, this is it, and I am thrilled to be finished with it. We have a place we're going to hang it up. We are going to leave it out year-round. Let me talk a little bit about the stage. So we're going to leave it up year round. But anyway, the frame is something that I got at the Creative Reuse store in town. It was painted a country green color, and it had the word stenciled welcome. And so my husband painted it blue, and it was a blue that just did not go with the stitching. And so we decided to go with the silver. And so he repainted it silver for me, and this is it right here. So I am thrilled. It is a little handmade frame. I paid $3, so I am thrilled. Yay! Bethlehem's done. It was a marathon to get it done before Christmas, and I did it. I got it done before Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm also working on another finish, not a fully finish. These won't be fully finished until probably the fall, but I am working on Erica Michael's ABC blocks that are free on the Rainbow Gallery website. I started this back in June or July as a way to, when I got back into cross stitch, I started stitching on Ada. And when I used this cross stitch years ago, I was stitching on linen. And so this was just a way of getting myself back into linen and even weave and all that kind of stuff, and also learning new stitches. So this is the letter L. It is for lamp and Leviathan stitch, and you can see the little Leviathan stitches right here. They were fun. They were very fun to make. A little hard to see once you started stitching, but all in all, they were fun. So this is a finish. So I got it done, and then I had to remind myself the first is coming up. I need to pick out my floss for the letter M. So anyway, this is the same. This is a scrap from the Bethlehem piece. So it's the same 28 count natural linen from Hobby Lobby. And I believe it's a Zygarde fabric. So that's it right there. So that's what else I got done. And then if you did follow my daily shorts that I was doing during Flossmas, I started Temperature Mommy's Temperature Mommy. Stitching Mommy's Temperature Tree. I will be doing this for the year my husband and I were married. We married in January 7th, 1989. So our anniversary is coming up. And so I will be stitching this for 1989. I'll just start with January 1st and go on. So that's what I will be doing. And so I started the tree. And this is a 18 count Ada from Coloring Cotton called Swiss Coffee. And this is one of my, and the color's coming out weird. You'll have to excuse me. I'm in my room. I'm hiding from my family. This is so the lighting's a little odd, but this is 28 count Swiss Coffee from Coloring Cotton. And I am using the call for DMCs. And that's it right there. So I'm not in a rush. I'm not like trying to get, you know, the month done in the month that it happened. I'm just trying to, you know, I want to finish it this year. It'll be a this year project, so I'm not quite sure exactly. My husband's texting me. I'm trying to ignore him. So I'm going to try to finish it for the year during this year. So that's going to be a year-long project, but not necessarily I have to do it, you know, a certain time, because I already have the temperatures written down for that year. So it's not like I'm waiting for, you know, the end of the month to finish them. So anyway, and then I'm starting a new project. I have been looking at the Jeanette Douglas site for a while. I have her Learning Stitches book that was gifted to me along with the thread pack. And I'm going to start that when I finish with the Erica Michaels alphabet blocks. And so I am going to, back up, Rachel, back up. I was on Jeanette Douglas's site and been wanting to do one of her bouquets. And I knew that I had to finish some other projects before I started her bouquets. But I was on there and she had announced a stitch along. And this is her mini bouquet stitch along that she's going to be doing. Back in 2020, she had planned on doing these as workshops in different shops around the area, around the country, around the world. I'm not sure. And we all know what happened in 2020. Those never happened. And so she has decided to release them as a stitch along. So I will be doing them all together because I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I don't put out a whole lot of smalls. I like to frame my pieces. So I'm just going to do it this way. So I started it. This is a 28 count Jobelin even weave. I am doing a DMC conversion. And so this is a DMC. I think it calls for grits, but you know, if you've been with me for a while, you'll know that I don't have a whole lot of specialty threads, overdyes and whatnot. So this is what I'm doing. So I started the border. I'm not in a hurry to finish the border before I get everything stitched because I just want to kind of, you know, stitch it as I go along. You know, take a little bit of time and stitch it as I go along. So that's what I plan on doing. I am doing a DMC conversion, and on one of the Jeanette Douglas groups on Facebook, somebody had started to do one, and I had started to do one, and then there were a few colors where we couldn't find conversions for. And so what I did was I went on Fat Quarter Shop's website, and I did a search for the colors that were missing, and any pattern that called for that color would come up. And so I would go and I would look on their chart and see if they had any kind of substitution, DMC conversion. So I went ahead and wrote those down. And so that'll be my jumping off point for when I do, from when each bouquet comes out. I'll, you know, kind of say, okay, well, I'll use this or this and just kind of go from there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a DMC conversion. That's partly mine, partly the help of the other ladies in the group, which is really, really cool. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's all the stitching I've gotten done. I've stuck mainly with one color stitching with everybody here just because it's easier to put out and, you know, have in front of me versus something with several colors. So anyway, The WIPGO numbers were pulled, and so you will be seeing a little bit of Pandemic and Summer Breeze by Paula Vaughn. I'm excited about getting back into doing Pandemic. So with WIPGO, my goal is to, when the numbers are called, to work on it one day a week throughout the month that they're called. So that'll be fun. So I'm looking forward to stitching on those two projects along with my other things that I'll be doing. If you're new here, I do stitch something different pretty much every day. You know, whatever I feel like stitching, I'll pull it out, I stitch it, and that's kind of how I do my thing. If I get tired of something, I'll put it away for a while, and then I'll pull it out again. So that's just kind of keeps life exciting for me. But anyway, but like I said, I've had a fantastic uptick of subscribers, and I'm so excited about that. And I want to thank you to everyone who is new at my channel here and who subscribed. And so I am 6 subscribers short of 400, and so next week is my 1-year FlossTube anniversary. So I think a great gift would be to reach that 400 mark. We were my husband and I were looking at my analytics. I don't look at that much. He's a scientist, so he's kind of into that kind of stuff. And so I said, look at this. I said 58% of the people who have viewed my videos are not subscribers. So if you're one of those 58%, you know, consider subscribing. I would love to have those numbers. Like I said, it would be a great anniversary gift to have 400 subscribers for next week. Next week, I will be doing a whip parade. I will be showing the whips that I'm bringing into the new year. I know I've shown the ones that are on my WIPGO, and I'll show those again, and then I'll show the ones that that I've just been kind of working on throughout the year that I plan on bringing into the new year. I don't think I have anything that I'm not bringing into the new year. And I might talk a little bit about some things that I'd like to get started by for next year. But anyway, so this is a short video. Subscribe if you're not. I will see you guys next week, and God bless to each of you. I hope y'all all had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope your New Year celebrations, if you do any, if you're like me, you're going to go to bed early, but if you do any, I hope that you have a wonderful time and stay safe, and I will see you all next week. Bye.